And we are live. What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. June. I got Armor Hammer here. Hitmon Lee is about to walk through this door real soon. This is the Fight Team 206. And today's show is being sponsored by absolutely no fucking body. So,
our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, there it is. So, we are here. We got a special guest coming on in a second, guys. That is going to be too fucking explosive. Okay, so he's going to be on here joining us pretty soon here, guys. So, just be ready. Wait on the shit, man. We're waiting for Hitmonlee to get in here, man.
How you been, man? How's your week,
It's been a great week. You know the microphone's right there, man. There we go. It's been a great week. Hitmonlee just came in. Oh yeah,
Mic check. How am I saying?
Pull this out for you guys.
Good. Okay.
That's what the niece got me from Africa. She got me that from Kenya.
How long was she over there?
She was like a couple weeks
Made out of bone?
for school. Yeah.
Hey,
It's
I was
okay.
good when I called you.
Oh, bro, you was yay. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about last night when you sent that video?
No, it was after because I think I was trying to kick it with him after. I was trying to find
Yeah, he was on one,
I
bro.
was trying to find a casino or some shit. after.
Yeah, that was made in Kenya, man, by an African shaman. You know what I'm saying? You know, my niece said they had to cut 4 zebras to make that, man, to make sure the sharpness was perfect. No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, but you got that from Kenya, man. We're gonna go ahead and get
a fucking war savage ass.
yeah, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and get the guy in right now.
This looks like we're like, bro, we don't got no.
I need that mic to you, baby.
Oh, this looks like we don't got no weapons. We gotta make some
You gotta
shit.
swallow
Yeah,
that
bro,
mic,
but it works.
boss.
And let's get this guy in here. And there he is, the man himself,
What's
too
happening,
explosive. Hey, Mr. Explosive, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear him. I can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
we
what's good,
sound good.
Okay.
Before we get started, man, have you been on the show before?
He has, man.
I watched it a couple times before, but nah, I haven't been on here now.
Okay, all right. Well, we got the new
First.
setup here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the week's going good. We over here sipping on a little something, man. I can turn the volume up, man.
How do I
Talk
zoom
a
in
little
on you
bit
guys?
for me.
I'm trying to see.
Does that sound better?
Yes.
That sounds a lot
Sounds good
better.
to
Just
me.
don't yell in my ear, bro.
I
You know what
won't,
I'm
man.
saying?
Listen.
But other than that, man, how are you feeling, man? Are you at work?
Yeah. It's the last game going on right now. I'm basketball. These basketball tournaments.
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
It's been like a little
And are you
13 out now.
when you refereeing out there?
I'm a medical trainer. Like, you know, if kids get hurt, you know, throw out an ice pack. Like, if someone really gets hurt, tell them to go to the hospital.
How you guys hearing the headphones? Is it going like in both ears?
I only got one ear.
You only got one ear? Okay, well, as long as we hear him, man. Well, okay, well, look, bro. Let's go ahead and get to the juicy, the nitty gritty, man. What you been up to, man? I ain't seen you at the scrapyard for a minute, man. What you been doing?
I moved out to the Bay Area, you know, Union City out here. I was start training at AKA. You know, I decided to go start working on my boxing for like, and right as I came back to start visiting, I came back to Tacoma to visit my mom.
Oh, it is doing
Like,
that.
Can you guys hear me?
Go ahead. Go.
No, you're good. You're good. I got a bad feed somewhere, man. But
Oh,
you're
okay.
good. We can hear you. You're all right.
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, I went back to visit my mom, and my when I was a kid, ended up getting a head coaching job at Evergreen State College out in Washington, up there in Olympia, and so I signed over there. So I'll be moving back in a few more months, and I'll be competing for 4 more years at Evergreen Wrestling.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So how's the boxing, man? How's them hands? Them hands getting a lot better?
You know, I was thinking about popping in to the ScrapYard for one more fight. You know, I was talking to Fire Chicken, you know, fame. So you know, I'm thinking about getting in there one more time. It's definitely a whole different world than sparring with a lot of pros out here.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, shout out UWC Union City. You know, they have a lot of really good connections with a lot of really good pros and everything like that. And you know, 3 workouts a day for the past 6 months straight. You know, I'm not the same person. You know what I mean?
I can dig it, man. I can dig it, man.
Go, man.
I know you've always said that you've been wanting to work on your hands a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to see you come back in there and work them hands. I seen, you know, when you had that fight with Simo, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like you was gun shy with throwing them hands on him because Simo didn't want that stand up work. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he wanted that stand up, bro. And I felt like you was a little gun shy with hitting it with that ooh-wop Scooby, that bit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I want to see him back in there with them hands, bro. You know?
You've been training AKA?
Yeah, I've been popping classes. I'm not like official. I'm not going there to like their pro class or anything like that. But you know, I've been
You're still around.
there with a few of their guys.
Have you seen like DC around there and stuff?
Yeah. He's right down the, they're right down the street. Not right down the street. It's like an hour away, Gilroy. But I'm in and out of there a lot. Like a lot of those, like those Dagestani dudes. Whenever they have a fight camp out in the U.S. the area, so.
Okay.
Always getting to work.
That's great, man. You know what I'm saying?
How's good blocks?
What's it? What? Yeah, pour the shots, man.
Pour one of them shots.
How's the?
First of all, I ain't the youngest.
You ain't the young. Who are you? The youngest? Are you younger?
Oh, come on, man.
Are you younger, man? Pour them fucking shots, man.
Come on, man.
You gotta get loose, man. We got 3 people up in here watching the show. We appreciate you guys watching the show. We're talking too explosive. If you guys just hopped in, we are officially hit 9,500 subscribers, bro. So we're doing our thing, bro.
Congrats. Seen that YouTube channel. Y'all getting close to that 10K mark.
Man, I'm trying to get to that 20,000, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to pull these numbers from the scrapyard. I'm trying to pull them numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? Have you been watching some of the scrapyard fights lately?
I've been slacking a little bit, but I've been hearing some good things. You know, I watched a few clips, especially because and so when I hear people talking about some new fighter or some crazy thing that I gotta pop in and watch the video. Like for example, like especially like the people that are around my weight, like Crazy Leg. He's been cheers, no nothing, just straight
nothing, bro. I was thirsty.
Like Crazy Leg, for example.
There's been some straight sleepers. Within the last 2 months I've been there, there's been some cats going night, bro.
Yeah, I've been seeing, man. I've been itching to get back in there, man. Like, got some really good dudes. You know what I mean? Working with some really solid guys. I think my confidence is definitely. And remember, like you were saying earlier, like in that Simo fight, one thing, a big reason why fights is like my arms, man. Like 3 punches and they were jello. Yeah, I just didn't want. I didn't want to throw 3 punches and not be able to make it to the third. I wasn't taking it seriously at all. I told myself I was taking it seriously. Like one of those people that was, like I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna do this, and then
I would like to see a rematch with you. I would like to see a rematch with you and Scotty Showtime.
Is Scotty Showtime still around?
I haven't seen him either, man.
Scotty ain't fought since he got the ooh-wop Scooby from Malik Ogun.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Malik Ogun gave him the Macca. And then that was it, bro. That his career was done, bro.
Oh,
yeah. I didn't see that fight. I haven't seen Scotty Showtime since that. Nah, after the Viking Warrior fight, he fought one more time and he pieced dude up. But me and Scotty had a little beef. I don't know if anyone even knew about that. Me and him had a little beef back in the day when we first fought.
I think I remember you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that about?
My hand was broken going into that fight. Like, I was hitting the heavy back reps, and I was training out of 24-hour fitness. Shout out 24-hour fitness. Tacoma, Washington. We had some good camps in there. But I didn't have no wrist straps, and I was beating up the heavy bag. It was like hella swollen, and it was 2 days before the Scotty Showtime fight. He was already talking. I already knew how he was going to start out like that.
Yeah.
What was the beef?
During the fight, like after the fight, him and his whoever that dude, that old dude that used to come with him in his corner, they were like, put him on his head, and they were like, like, you guys really aren't like we fought for 6 minutes, go watch that fight back, count how many times I got hit. And like he was just talking afterwards, and I tried to say that, and then during the Viking fight, brother Jazz or something like that. Yeah. And then during that, like he was talking in the corner, and I picked up the stool and I was like, I'm the best on the ground in street beefs. Like, come get at me, and then after that, run up on me and like my mom, and we're in the parking lot, and then it was about to get active, and then everyone, me and him were cool after that. I gave him a ride actually to his last fight I came to.
So this was the beef that was created during Street Beefs. There was no prior beef before Street Beefs, right?
Beef because like me and him used to go to the same gym, like play basketball together all the time. Like I knew, and then like he started fighting, and then like he was trying to be like a showman, I mean, I get it, but like I have a big ego, I don't take kindly to disrespect, and so I took it personally,
Yeah. I remember you were on the in the scrapyard chat, right? And I don't want to say no names, but somebody made a comment that was borderline on some racist shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying no names, and then you commented back, and then I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of like, when you made the comment to him, I was kind of like, because I didn't see the way you came about it. I was kind of like, because I didn't see previous post that person's made that was kind of suspect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna throw no names out.
What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna throw no names out there. All I'm saying is, it was a comment that was made, and he pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? He addressed the comment, and from the way the words were going, that the person didn't want no smoke. Okay.
Was it a girl or a guy?
Look, I'm not gonna say that. All I'm gonna say is, my guy made some comments, and the other person didn't want no smoke. Because when he said it, I was like, because you have made some posts that were kind of borderline on that cut. You know what I'm saying?
I know who you're talking about.
You feel what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but I ain't seen Scotty since Malik gave him that ooh-wop, bro.
But see, the thing with the Scotty and the Malik fight was they were going toe to toe pretty much. Malik was winning, but fucking Scotty slipped at the same time that Malik threw like a fucking rear hand, like overhand.
He gave him a haymaker from hell, bro.
He gave him a haymaker from hell, but at the same time it landed. We should probably pull it up.
Go ahead. While you're talking,
at the same time it landed, you could see like a split second before it landed, he slipped because the turf was fucking.
Well, yeah, he wears socks when he fights too, doesn't he? That's like.
I don't fucking know what he does, but
that is crazy. I
would not wear socks,
dude. That is so crazy.
Maybe he's cold. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying?
I remember when it was, bro, when that fucking ring was just all dirt. I would not know how anybody wears socks in that shit.
Oh, dude, yeah.
There was like a little dent in the fucking dirt too. I remember because we were fighting.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I was
you two have some of my favorite. Not back when that I remember because man, I used to watch Street Beefs ScrapYard. I found out about it like the first fight I seen was like Poku or something like that.
Yes, that's my ooze.
And bro, I was like, what? They have it in Washington every day, and then I seen Arm & Hammer versus some like the bald dude. I forgot his name.
True Grit. Yeah.
Bro, he hit him with that walk-off knockout. I was like, oh my.
Oh, there we go. He was the toughest fight I've ever had personally. Actually,
yeah, I watched technical fights I've ever seen.
That's not true.
Like,
oh boy, here, man. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up so you can see this. Hold on, man. How do I get this in here? Wait a minute. Give me a second. Boom. Can you see that right there? Can you see that right there? Too explosive.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what we got. Let's
run it butter.
You gotta step all the way in.
Pressure with the jab. Avoid this wild. There you go. Avoid it. Pressure with the jab.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. You hit it with the ooh-wop Scooby.
Hit with the ooh-wop Scooby.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh, he said he had
ass in there.
Ass up, bro. Had an ass up.
30 seconds.
Look, bro.
He's out.
We're gonna watch the score. Look
Wait. So did he slip or his first punch just got him to slip?
Can you mute it?
Hold on, I'm gonna play it back in a second, man. Let me get my guy back in here.
Man, I'm not gonna.
I hope you can see that.
Scotty's been on the end of some like pretty like either side of some disgusting knockouts in Street Beefs. Like the way he did that one kid, what's that one? That one white kid. He got knocked out.
Who's white kid?
Whoa, whoa. There's another one?
You said Sky
First
knocked out
fight.
somebody?
His first fight, he knocked someone out in like 15 seconds, and then they start kicking everything, knocking it over. We're all just looking at him like what's his name? He posting video. Like,
Hold on, let me throw this out again. What we got here? Let's see here. Okay, boom. All right, you got a fan in here. Okay, there we go.
Yes,
we
sir.
like these. We like
Yes.
Malik.
is a
Malik is a
monster, bro.
fucking goon, bro. We're gonna watch this.
Dude's a
one more
unit,
time.
bro.
Let me blow this up, man. Watch this shit, bro. Watch how you hit him with the. Okay, he hits him with the left. Bing, bing. The left. I gotta quit pausing like that. The left sent him, bro. The left sent him into the right.
Run that back in slow mo because I want to
Yeah,
see that.
please
I
put that
want
and
to.
put
I
in
want to see that
3
first punch. If
Okay,
if
you
it
want to
made
see?
him- if it,
Trying to see if
it
he
drives
slipped
or
on his own or
drowning.
not.
Yeah,
Was he
I
wearing
just wanna
shoes this
also see if
fight?
that drives or
It
drowning.
was.
Yeah, he was.
He was wearing shoes. Okay.
They both were.
Now watch how he hit him. He hit him. The left sent him into the right, bro.
That's what I want to see.
Got him
Boom,
near. Boom,
boom.
boom. All right. You know what I'm saying? He's feeling himself out.
Watching that right foot right there.
Here we go.
Boom. Oh, so that's
Yep.
what Malik
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Malik switched stances into that. Did you see that? Go
Let's see
back.
one
Just
more
like do
time.
that. Yeah.
Oh, he throws the
Look at his feet. Look at the feet.
paused. Malik's in orthodox. Let's go here. He
Here.
paused with the left, throws it. Oh, that's not yet. That's
Nah,
not
he
coming.
does. He
No,
never
that's
switches,
it.
No,
bro.
he switches,
No,
bro.
no, right here.
He
So,
throws the 2,
boom.
switches. Throws
Oh
the,
yeah,
the
he
3,
he
and then the
walked
4.
it. Yeah,
That's
Bro,
what Mike Tyson's.
was that-
I think.
That last
Was
one.
that in the back of his head? Was
Bro,
that first punch? Was that in the back of his head?
that was in the medulla, bro. You
No,
hit him in the. He
No,
hit
right
him,
here, right there.
Bing.
Boom.
He
Back
hit
of
him
the
like
head.
right
Boom.
behind the ear.
But go
A
back.
little
Go
bit
back.
farther back behind
back
the
again.
ear.
Check this out. Look at Scotty's feet as this combination lands. So you keep going,
Okay.
Look at Scotty's feet though. Whoa. He gets hit, boom, slips, and then he gets hit
He
again.
knocked him off his shit, bro. That shit sent him to, bro. He knocked him off his shit.
Because yeah,
I mean,
the force.
Low key, his head made
forward.
him more like.
His,
You know what I mean?
yeah, his head hit the.
There's no way you're not gonna get knocked out, get taken a hit like that.
Well, I mean,
You
but that's
slipped into it, bro.
that's
off
Malik
balance.
though, bro. Malik, bro. Do you know this dude reminds me of a fucking Super Saiyan, bro? Like every time he
Super
fights,
Saiyan.
it's like he gets. No, I'm serious, because he fought. So he's never went a full distance fight. Okay, he fights King Kai for a championship, 5 rounds.
King
Okay,
Kai's a beast.
King
King Kai's
Kai's a-
Filipino.
I know he's Filipino.
Wow, King Kai would have a Dragon Ball name.
Is that that?
Right.
Is that human buff guy that fights Muay Thai?
No, King. You know King Kai. He doesn't. He looks like a
He
dork.
looks mixed. It does not look like a
If you
dork.
look at him straight
You're
up,
tripping,
I'm-
dog.
bro, look, bro,
You
look,
got-
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you look at his face, he looks goofy. He's
you're
got that
tripping.
goofy
I think
smile.
you're racist.
You
How am I gonna be a
You
racist?
got-
You're
hey, look,
racist.
You know, look, check this out.
Man.
When you look at King Kai, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me see here. Hold on.
you got me thinking Malik like people think I like to fight to save the day,
Yes, Viking
but
warrior.
really I just like
I
to fucking
fight.
fight.
Look, bro. If you look at King Kai, he looks like a happy, goofy kid. Like a happy, goofy kid. And then when you get in there, that dude's a fucking animal. He took the dude 5 rounds, and you can tell that Malik ain't never been 5 rounds. You can tell that, okay, I know what I need to work on, because his next fight against Jimmy Fit, you could tell that his cardio was way different, bro. He wasn't throwing a lot of the haymakers he was throwing with King Kai. Because with King Kai, bro, when he started, that was my first fight watching him live. And that boy was moving like he was what's his name? He was moving like Joe. That's how
like
he was
who?
moving. You was swinging like Joe Frazier. Malik
Joe
Joe
Frazier.
Like Joe Frazier. Yes, bro. And that fucking dude, King Kai, was blocking half them fucking shots. Like he weathered the whole storm.
Verizon.
You know, but it's just the boy got skilled. But if I had the money, I would take Malik and I'd give him some serious training, bro, and I put that boy through to go pro.
Like boxing, like strictly boxing.
Boxing.
You should have got a promotion.
A lot of them do. A lot of the fighters I watch, bro. if I had the paper, I'd send them through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a few guys from like from the scrappy. Seriously, they could have made a big could have made a big push. Like, you know, you two are, you know, Hitmon are definitely a couple of them. You know, Viking Warrior. I don't know what he got going on. I know he has a lot going on in his life, you know, and work and everything like that. So he doesn't have the time to fully dedicate it to, like, you know what I mean? That.
Yeah.
I definitely see the. I mean, no, we're not blindsided either. I mean, I personally see the potential in like our name with him on and Arm and Hammer, but you know, it's just the path that we haven't walked. But I know the potentials.
Well, my thing is the way
yeah.
the way that you guys train, bro. I don't understand why you don't go in there and get, because I can't train the way you guys train and not want to go scrap with somebody, bro. Like, my body starts to get that itch, like I need to hit somebody hard, because you can have a really good spar and it's like a really good fight, but then when you fight somebody, you want to fucking rip their head off, bro. It's a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Tyson will tell you, bro, violence made his dick get hard. Okay, and he said he never got off. It just made his dick hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, for real.
I forget, like, you know, because we've been training, like you said, you train at AKA, right? And like having that rub with those pros, because me and Kit trained at AMC back in the day, which is where Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah.
You know, and it shows. And that's why I'm like excited to hear, because I feel like I have that connection with you, is that I know what that feeling is like. You're not really training with them necessarily, but you're around it and you see like, oh, this motherfuckers, these Dagestanis are going ham. Like, I'm really here.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
training this curriculum and etc.
Yeah, like I honestly, the biggest thing that I learned through this is that like my wrestling really much of a wrestling base. You know what I mean? Guys, like there's guys in that room like Nick Piccinini. He wrestled at Oklahoma State. Like, there's a lot of D1 guys in the room, and like he just beat not even from the shoulders. I'm talking about like it's so demoralizing when, like, you know, like I've been to an MMA gym and I'm getting and people are dogging me in wrestling, and I'm like, this is the only thing. And it's a big reason why I did take that opportunity to go back to college to wrestle for 4 years and try to close that.
Yeah.
Wrestling in college, that's cool. I'm thinking about going to college too, but that's pretty cool that you're doing
when we talk about like the when you're training at these big gyms like that, bro, are you actually like getting people who's really trying to put in the work to help you out and make your craft better?
You know, thankfully I've had some connection for actually in Washington, which is a big reason why I wanted to leave Washington. I couldn't really find no gyms like that. I found out about these gyms after I moved. I didn't even know they were in Tacoma, and like right next to me, I was out there, and I couldn't find anything. And you know, I sparred with a few guys like that were out there that, like, man, they were trying to take my head off at practice, and you could see it.
Yeah,
you know, and I could feel it. Like, I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
I got seeing and stuff like that, but you could tell when someone's not trying to like help you. Someone's trying to take your head off. But like you know, some of these like Dagestani dudes who you guys probably like their names aren't really big names yet. I've seen soon because they're just like relaxing. There's a thing that the colleges out here are doing, like they're bringing over those Dagestani countries and stuff like that, and they're giving them visas and come wrestle for us for a few years, and these guys are just using that as an opportunity to get to the States to train out here. These guys from like,
or just like work.
Say that again.
Are they offering them scholarships or like
work? Scholarships just to come to school? You know what I mean?
Dude,
if they pay for them to live out here and everything like that, and then they get a student visa, they come train out here. They can work during the off season and send money back home. You know, so it's like some of these world team members. You know what I mean? To come out here, and these guys want to train at some of these guys, and it just showed me that like if these guys haven't made it yet, and I think I'm gonna go out there down at the next level of MMA. It's just not gonna happen. I gotta just put it.
The thing about fighting, dude, it's like looking at it. It's like you have to dedicate. I saw this video, but you have to dedicate like pretty much like 5-10 years of just grinding And we've all been there, those
Yeah.
fight camps. We're training and we're sore and we're this. And we go the next day, and then we don't want to necessarily do it, but we're going to go. We're disciplined. And you do that for 5-10 years, and then you have a chance to go in there with
Yeah.
another motherfucker that's doing the same thing. If you're,
Yeah.
and then the advantages of the genetics
Well,
and
you know, the reason
the
why
skill and all that stuff plays a huge factor.
it does, bro. The reason why I ask is because like there's a lot of gyms that people go to, and then they go. I'm gonna give you a good example. So when my cuddy here, Hammer, first asked me to come watch him train at AMC, I said, okay, cool, right? So I came there and I was watching him train, and you know, he had just learned how to kick. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a kid in the candy store. All he did was I was watching him spar, and all he did was throwing kicks, right? But you could tell that they weren't giving him what I think that he wanted and he needed. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he's not gonna say too much. He's a nice dude. So, but I could tell that the people in the gym had favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
It's a lot of politics.
But here's the thing. It's just like in every field, like work, martial arts, like there's always that. It's like it's one thing to like have that talent and they put in the work, but it's also another thing where like there is politics that plays into it. People maybe get to make face with this person, etc.
Yeah.
You know?
But see, this is where the bitch shit comes in. Because I tell him, I say, hey man, look, man, bro, stop fucking kicking with these dudes and throw your, because you know he grew up, you know, he grew up boxing. I said, well, dude, start throwing hands with these fools, right? And so as soon as he started throwing hands with them, they started having problems. They were like, oh, he's hitting too hard. He's doing this. Well, fuck, you guys were beating him up at first. Now you figure that the boy got hands. Now with some other shit. That's some whole shit to me.
To be fair, at AMC, I was sparring hard.
No.
I actually don't remember those fights.
That's something I talked to you in like correlations of like on your martial arts journey. I told you I was like, you know, you can learn whatever, but your base is going to be boxing. Like that's second nature. That's
some bullshit. What he's talking about when the Hammer's talking some bullshit. Them motherfuckers were trying to beat him up because they knew he. I watched it. They were trying to beat up on you because they knew that you were new, and you weren't showing them what you had the best of. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I go to any gym I've ever been at, bro. I'm a fucking kicker. Okay, I'm a solid kicker, right? And I've always been a heavy. Well, I haven't always been heavy, but within the last 5 to 10 years, I've been a heavy fucking dude. And when I hit you and I kick you, they're like, God damn, this motherfucker's fast. And I know how to hit you when hit you at the right time. Then they respect that shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, because that's the same thing with me. Because even with me and Armand, sometimes, you know, once in a while, I gotta do like a taekwondo kick, and Armand will be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, if you start playing into my game, dude, of kickboxing, like it's not ideal for you. But when you throw your fucking side kick or your wheel kick or whatever, like it lands
because
like,
you know it.
It's a superpower.
But that's the same thing as when you're boxing. Like when you like you know if you already know you got that down. So if you do throw it, it's lands.
Once you start doing the Haji Minu,
but here's the thing:
the Haji Minu info, and you just like
that's not gonna be working on my technique though, because I'm trying to develop other stuff.
Yeah. That's why I like every time I seen you fight, you were like, man, I gotta work on my hands because you know what your flaws are, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I remember, and I remember because he didn't know that you were on the podcast. You've been on the podcast before.
Yeah,
we did a lot of shit, and you know he's getting old, so his memory. He's talking shit.
That's probably the same thing.
I remember when you first you matured a lot. I could see it.
I mean, that's probably the same thing. That's probably the same thing with Too Explosive when he knows that if he's like doing MMA with someone, and or during training he knows that he can throw this single leg, double leg, whatever, etc.
Whenever he wants to,
and land it clean, and it would be perfect. But he's just like, but that's not the craft. That's not the big picture, right?
That's not,
even
the box next piece of the puzzle.
Yeah,
right.
That's a problem I had when I was in StreetBeefs at the time. Like I knew that like for me to get experience with my hands, but like I was saying earlier, like my lack of cardio, my kind of like held me back because I was looking at him. You know, like if someone gets close to hitting me, I'm like, oh, this might get 1 million views if I get knocked out. Let me not get hit. So
and that's definitely
and you know, like Khabib always talked about. Go ahead.
Yeah, that brings me to what I was saying when you fought Simo. Like when you fought Simo, I was, bro. I can see in your eyes, like, damn, I want to hit this dude with a clean 1, 2, 3, but your body was telling you, I'm gonna take this dude. It's weird how your mind is like, hey, but mechanics of your body was telling you, like, I need to take this. I'm gonna take this dude down and
It's
beat
just-
him up a little bit.
It's just
Yeah.
muscle memory. For
Yeah.
me, you know what I mean?
That's what like I was like, I would be like in a position to like throw a punch, and I'd see him like step out, doubles there, gotta take it. You know, it's like that's in my head, like natural, like I have to take it.
And especially when you're filled with that adrenaline, because like for me, when in my fights, you could see like I would switch to southpaw for like half a second,
Yeah.
and then I'd be like, okay, I'm not comfortable enough to be in southpaw right now. I'm gonna switch back to orthodox.
Yeah.
There's a question on here. Somebody's asking who hit you the hardest.
Yankee, so who hit you the hardest? Probably my first fight. I'm not going to lie. Fire Chicken he be doing me bad with the slow-mo replays, but I swear most of me I'm like going like this and turning around because I'm scared. I don't want to get hit. But in my first fight, I was so scared. I was so scared, bro. I came in. I kept my T-shirt on. The other dude with a Hitman. I saw him with his shirt off. He was ripped, and he was talking to Jim. I was like, oh shit. He was shadow boxing on the side. I was like, bro, what did I sign up for? I just came here to get knocked out. It was my first fight ever, and like, bro, when it like
that was your first
it was
fight
the
or
first.
fight hit?
It was the first connection of the fight where he hit me, and I like took a. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
And then after we went back to the corner after that.
It's crazy how you found Street Beefs, bro. So crazy how you found it, because like you watched them, and it's weird because like me and Hammer was watching Street Beefs out in Virginia,
yeah,
years ago,
Like 5 years,
like
ago,
years ago,
dude.
bro. Longer than
No,
that
that's what
now, bro.
I used to watch them too. The video, and it was like a different background. We're like, what the hell? And then and like I saw in the comments, someone said high school, so I wasn't old enough to fight, and I was like, oh, that's hella cool. Like, you know, afterthought, hotel room one night, just 3 a.m. scrolling on Facebook, and I saw the group. Wait, what? And I pressed join the group, and you guys were having a fight 3 days later, and I was like, I turned around, I won't sign up. I won't sign up right now.
Yeah, because see, like it's so crazy because me and him was talking about we're talking about flying to Virginia to go fight.
He was asking his wife like, "Hey, babe, what you think?"
Like,
and
she was like, "No," and I was like, "Well, if I train for 6 months," and she was like, "No," and I was like, "Fuck."
This is when we used to live together across the street.
And then she goes, and then when we figured out we had one in Gig Harbor, they fought, and I was like, "Babe, let me go fight." And she was
this
like,
was after I came from the Marines too, because I'm in the reserves, and I finished.
Are you in the Marines?
Training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reserves though.
Oh wow.
Okay.
No,
I came. I'm sorry, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead, kid. What was you gonna say?
After my reserve training, I came back to my reserve unit. But yeah, I was gonna deploy all that shit. Then the presidents and your boy Joe Biden was like, never mind.
My boy Joe Byron.
Yeah,
Moneybag Joe.
Your guy was like, no, never mind, no deployment. I was like, all right, what am I gonna do in the meantime? I'm gonna fucking fight. So yeah, that's what happened.
No, I was just
better do.
As martial artists, I don't think ever since I started martial arts, I ever stopped training. And then Armand was like, he joined me too. And then that was like right when he came back from the military. And then that was like after COVID or like
it was balls deep during COVID.
Yeah, balls deep. And then you came
balls deep in COVID.
Back and we just kept training because we never stopped. And then
all the gyms were closed. Dude.
But when he came back, we just kept going harder. And then we're just like,
I was in great.
I always stop thinking. I'm just like, I always train so hard, but it's just because like that's the martial arts. And then we're like, there's an opportunity for us.
And we were young too.
You guys are still young.
We're still young, but early 20s.
Man, these guys, dude.
How old are you, bro? I'm sorry.
I'm 20. I just turned 22.
22?
See, don't shit on yourself. Don't shit on yourself.
You are a baby.
No,
it's not about shitting on my. I've been in the room with guys like Dominic Cruz and like.
Yeah,
hold on.
David Taylor, Bo Nickel.
You can't.
Time out. Let's rewind this, bro. You're 22.
Yeah.
Bro, you carry yourself like a man's man.
Man, this is the beard, bro.
It's the beard, bro. It's the beard.
It's the demeanor. kids at your age, bro, I wish they had a good demeanor. They had a head on their shoulders. They knew what they wanted to fucking do in life. And in 2023, these fucking dummies don't know shit
because they haven't been through the fire. Like
they have no good work ethic. They half these motherfuckers don't even know how to change a tire.
Bill, I have something to say.
You gotta go through a lot of shit too.
Because you came on to the podcast a couple years ago, like 1 or 2 years ago.
22. So he was 18, 19?
20.
He was probably like 20 or 21.
Like 20 was like my first time ever fighting you.
20?
20 or 19, I think. 19 or 20. Yeah.
You couldn't buy a bottle of alcohol.
And you're out here throwing fucking
And you're out here throwing hands in the bro. Oh my god.
For the millions. Bro, it's for the millions of
but kudos. I'm just saying, like
that's what I love fighting, bro.
That's
it's not. It's like there's nothing. That's what I love about fighting too, man. There's nothing realer than fighting. You know, like I wrestled growing up, but like what made me fall in love with really fighting and made me like I started off as a joke, sitting down watching these UFC events during COVID, man. And there's nothing else to do. We're sitting watching these UFC events and we get. Shout out my boy Ezra. Shout out my boy Owen. You know, my white homies in Tacoma. You know, we get up to you right now after watching some Charles Oliveira highlight, and I'm like, bro, no, you can't. Just blast double him in his bedroom, bro. Shut up, guys. And then, you know, I was like joking. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna start fighting. Like, you know, I wasn't being serious. Like, I don't know, bro, like one of those like last second decisions, bro, impulse. They were like, yeah, let's go do it, bro. We all pulled up as a little team event, and then after that fight, like that, you know, that little decision, that fight blew up. It got like 1,800,000 or something like that. Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
I remember when I was younger too, when I first started, like just the first martial art was Taekwondo, and like any martial arts sport competition where you put one person against another person, and you have to train your physical abilities, and then fucking put that to the test. There's nothing more raw.
It's like the ultimate step going into manhood,
and there's
bro.
there's no bullshit that you can
Facts,
you
right?
can say.
Yeah,
because everything's within that couple milliseconds.
Yeah,
you know,
like in
that
basketball, bro. You know, lucky shot or like, you know what I mean. Nah, boy, I checked your chin. You went to sleep, bro. That's fact. There's no like opinion about it.
It's like the ultimate step
like that.
of going into manhood is when you can fight a motherfucker and then shake hands or be like, bro,
exactly.
you good? Are you good? If you're not good, we can go. That's some man shit, bro. That is some man shit. You good? Are you good, bro? If you ain't good, I sit here wait till you wake up.
Anything. So,
you know, it's like even at team sports, you know, like team sports, you can, you know, da 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 da.
Yeah.
But any individual, even wrestling, same shit. It's just like, bro, what
that's
happened?
That's why
you didn't perform, bro. You got to execute.
Yeah, the era right now, bro, is so fucked up because everybody gets an award for participation. You know what I'm saying?
You're old. You're old saying that, bro.
Like saying, right? Like,
that's the old head saying.
You showed up, Jimmy. You didn't wrestle, but you showed up. So
I got
give you an award.
All right, hold up.
Get this off your chest.
Because he's right. But the thing about fighting too is that when you fight a real dog and you finish, and both of you were not whatever happens, but you both survive, man. It's crazy how you can just beat the shit out of each other and then like really feel some type of connection and love with them.
Love each other. Like right.
I don't know.
It's weird because some people I fought like Golden Hands.
Thank you.
Like I haven't talked to that motherfucker in a while, but I see him next time. Like the feeling I felt after I fought him, and we were like, we've been through that war.
Yeah,
we shook hands and I was like, hey,
together.
I call that chemistry.
There's love there, bro, and it's crazy because like you can be a mortal enemy with a motherfucker, and you can throw hands with him, but then there's always that respect between the two.
As long as you stick by a code.
I can only agree though.
As long as you stick by a code. Once you start talking about family and all that stuff,
I can only agree. That's the only way respecting motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why there's shootings and shit. Because you always hear stories about you fought some dude and he gets fucking.
Well, I mean, I grew up in an era where that's where you seen who was really about the shit. When you get thrown into the shits, and you see who's gonna run, who's gonna be there, who's gonna stay. Because if I get into some shit and you leave, it's okay, homie, because I'm gonna see you later. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I've been in that, bro. I've been in a situation downtown where fucking there's a bunch of grown ass men jumping us, and then the dude that was with us was just gone.
God,
Like,
out of here.
it just left
He don't
us,
want
like,
no parts of
And
it.
then next day, see him in high school. It's like, well, where'd you go?
There's
How
no,
the fuck did
you
you
know
get
where
so
you go.
fast,
You
dude?
know where'd you go, bro? We got to get him up, bro.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's the one thing about me that like that made. I think that's the reason why, like, you know, like this fighting stuff. Anybody I've ever been with, you know, I don't know if 3 Dries is still in the chat, bro. He just like, bro, like I'm the type of care if you know, even you could be sitting there, we could playing basketball. You could say something about my friend, like I mean, like I don't play about respect, and I've always been one to like I got jumped on Mexican dudes, bro. It was bad, like you know what I mean, like I've always been ready to just get him up in the street for like I'm on that type of time,
Yeah,
like always.
He's on that time. You
know what I mean?
Mexican dudes.
You got
He's
jumped
on
by
that
like
time.
what 4 Mexican dudes?
He's on that type of time,
It was like,
bro.
it was like 20, bro. It was like I said no chance. I just had to wait for it to be over. That's all. That was one of those.
Hey,
It's
it's all
like that,
good,
bro.
You know,
It's all
I
good, bro.
survived.
You know, I learned. I'm gonna tell you a true story, bro. Okay, I was in Chinatown once. There used to be a club called the Aristocrats. Okay,
Damn,
across the
that's way
street.
back.
This is way back, bro.
Wait.
No, that's it.
There was a club. There was a club.
This is extinct.
There was a club called the Aristocrats, bro. And I used to mess with this. This louse chick, right? At the time, I was talking to this louse chick. I'm like 15, dog. Takes me to this club. She takes me to this club, right? And it's me and like 3 or 4 of the homies, or so-called homies, right? And we're the only black people in this place.
You told me
dog.
the story before.
And
I remember
so I get into it with this dude that used to be her boyfriend or whatever, right? So me and dude get into it, right? And I'm like, me and the homies will fuck you up. I turn back. This nigga gone, bro. Like, bro, like they gone.
That's a whole movie,
bro. They gone, disappeared, bro. I turn back. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I come back this way, bro. I get hit with a bar stool. Right? These niggas grabbed me, dog. Look, look, bro.
Throw you out the window,
Look, bro. These niggas grabbed me, dog, and threw me through a plain glass window, dog. Right, bro. I'm talking about the front window. Ouch. I'm like, oh, I got a piece of glass like this in my head, bro. Like, what the fuck? So I go to the doctor, bro. The BZ takes me to the hospital. The doctor's like, hey, bro, did you go to sleep? He's like, did you lose consciousness? I'm like, nah, bro. They threw me through a fucking window. Bro, he keep asking me, did you lose consciousness? I said, bro, they threw me through a fucking window, dog. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Lose consciousness,
bro, don't you know that, dog? For the next 3 to 4 days, bro, I fought every one of them niggas that left me, dog.
Oh yeah.
That's how mad I was, bro.
Bro.
I fought every one of them. And 2 of them I lost to because they were older niggas. 2 of them I lost to, but I fought every one of them niggas.
Gotta respect it, bro. Gotta run the fade for that.
I have to, bro, because y'all was talking big shit, bro. But there was hella dude, bro. These louse motherfuckers, bro. They wasn't playing with me, bro. There was hella fucking bro. I got hit with a bar stool, bro. Pow! I was like, oh, everything was spinning.
You're 15 years old.
15, bro. 15. Next thing I know, I'm out a fucking window, bro.
Were you
out a window?
Nah, bro.
You had a piece of glass in your head.
They threw me through a fucking window, bro. I was more upset than threw me through. I'm like, bro, like
that's such an ego fucking. Bro.
That's a book. You know what I'm saying? Like,
window like some chump.
But the bees, he still took me to the hospital.
Fuck you,
huh?
You in the fucking
man, nah, bro. Of course not, bro. I can't fuck with you, bro. Yeah, bro. It was wild because dude was yada yada yada. I'm on some like, homie, I'll knock you out. Then it was like, oh, yeah,
me and my boy will knock you out.
I'm just saying, though. That's how you see and kind of that's how I grew up evaluating motherfuckers. Like you get, I know now I can talk to a motherfucker for a little bit. I can tell
turtle.
You know what I'm saying? With turtles on here, hey, that's my boy. It's like when I first met this guy right here.
Oh yeah,
this guy right here was stupid drunk at my house, bro. Had a party, dumb drunk, and I'm just talking to him, and I'm like, I fucks with this dude because I mean. Look, he was lit, but
I remember you told me that too.
His demeanor was so was so crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I fucks with this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
He was
Ever since
chill.
I pulled up to the scrapyard and I seen you guys over there kicking like Arm and Hammer, and I immediately recognized like them two from the fights. You know, I was sitting there with I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a couple of NCAA Division I champions in my corner. My friend was out there, and we saw like Jay got him. We went up and asked him for a picture and everything. And y'all were talking, so we didn't bother you guys. Yeah, it was crazy, man. But my first time in the scrapyard.
Your hand too back in the day too. I don't know. I was always.
Well, you know, you I think that the shit he was doing in the scrapyard was very. I like seeing when a fighter comes in, win or lose, they get better from the results. You know what I'm saying? And every time I watched you always got better. Like I said, you knew what your flaws were, and that's what you wanted to work on.
Appreciate that.
You try your best to work on them. It's so hard to work on something during mid fight, and you try to tell your brain like, we gotta do this. We're gonna do this.
Yeah,
with the body
adjustments.
that
Don't
shit
even
is
bother,
hard.
dude.
Yeah, that shit is difficult. You know, and you can see it in your eyes and stuff. You can see the growth. So I love how you got the growth going on with you.
I appreciate.
No, go ahead.
My bad. Ask Turtle, bro. Like I don't like right after that first fight, you know, like had a close fight. I was like ready to get in work. Like I went in there to 7th for box before. Went in there for one practice, and it was sparring day. You know, boxing with Turtle, put some hands on Dietrich Krockelman, you know, the U.S. Olympic team member. Yeah. He was like a young kid. I was throwing everything I got, bro. I couldn't touch the kid. He was lying to me. He was telling me he was like, bro, you got to put your hands up, bro. He's different.
Yeah,
he's different.
They were keeping.
I learned the hard.
And they were keeping.
And that's like,
honest, you know what I'm saying?
I know you were talking about how like it's bad to get beat up. Like that work that I was getting, man. That like, you know, like because before when I was in the street, I feel like you guys didn't get to see like even 50% of how good my wrestling is, just because I was so scared to get in. Like I was so scared to get hit in the face. Yeah. But now that like I've been through some sparring sessions, you know, I can stand. I'll stand and take one to give one now. You know what I mean? It's a little different, and like just getting to work in with Turtle. You know what I mean? Him calling me and inviting me to come work out with them and like StreetBeefs. You know, like just hella like down to like help people out and help everyone bring. That's why we're cooking the West Coast. That's why we're cooking. That's why we're cooking the East Coast, bro. Whoever worked on them, like they can't deny us.
That's the best thing. Is like there's a difference between you going to somewhere and somebody just beating up on you because they want to feel good about themselves, and there's a difference between somebody beating up on you but helping you as they're keeping you honest and helping.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not knocking me out, bro. Tell me, push your damn hands up. You know what I mean? I'm just like okay, okay.
I'm trying, dog.
No, you don't need it. You don't learn anything when you get knocked out,
bro. And like so many,
you get touched.
Yeah.
So many, like the gyms I've been to, I've had like, especially as a youngster around your age, when I was at AMC, man, so many helping me out. I remember.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think that some of them were throwing hands at me, like you said.
Yeah.
Right? Some of them were piecing me up, but the others were piecing me up. But they were like, "Hey, you gotta do this, do that." And then when I was starting to like get with them, doing what they told me to do, they were like, "Hell yeah, let's go."
Yeah.
And then they pick it up another level, and I get pieced up again.
So. And that's what they're supposed to do, though.
I love those guys. Man,
you can't go. It's like you can't go to a taekwondo spot and beat up the master. Okay, you can't. Shit don't work that way. It's not supposed to go down like that on paper.
And if it does, you're done.
Yeah,
or you're done, or you're in the wrong gym.
You're totally in the wrong spot.
You're in the wrong spot. You need to be wrestling with Dagestanis instead.
Well, you know, hey, look, we're too explosive, bro. We appreciate you being on here, baby. I know you got things to do. I'm gonna let you go and get out of here.
Better clock out in 10 minutes. Appreciate y'all for having me on.
We know we're gonna invite you back in here another time, bro. We love talking to you. Okay.
Yeah, appreciate you guys so much for having me, man.
All right, bro. Be good.
All right.
All right. And there it is, you guys. That was too explosive, dog. You know what I'm saying? On the podcast, bro. We gotta love it, dude. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love when motherfuckers come in. I never knew that motherfucker was that young, bro.
Yeah.
I thought
22.
It looks like a grown ass.
I thought it was like
that
20,
beard, dude.
I thought it was between 25 and 30.
I thought it was at least between here.
I know.
I'm not
I know he
surprised.
was younger than us though. So I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
he
he's
was
younger.
Yeah, younger, but
Well, I'm not
fuck,
surprised.
but
I'm not
that young?
surprised at all. He was that young. A
He
lot
just-
of the fighters are fucking in their early 20s.
I know, but man, 22. But this was he was fighting a couple of years ago. He just got the breast milk off his chin, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But he's not new to the physical competition though.
And
No. And that's why that's why we're surprised, because if he was like the average kid on jerking off fucking on the YouTube or the Instagram or the TikTok,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm sounding old
Yeah.
now, but if he was just the average motherfucker, then we'd be like, we wouldn't even be interviewing him.
No, well, maybe I would just to get
talk
some
shit.
understanding. No, not talk shit. I want understanding of why you do what you do.
But because the fact he put in the work, he trained, he grinding with shit. He's out here with the Dagestanis. I can't even. That's some real deal.
Yeah,
Some real deal Holyfield, and that's pretty cool. And he's an AKA. He probably seen DC and all that shit.
at a young age, bro.
Yeah, he's 22.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that reminds me. That puts that just puts a smile.
Like
on
how
his
many
heart.
it's like how many people do you see that young
I was
getting
wilding
it
at
in, bro?
22.
You know what I'm saying?
I was still doing my shots, but I was wild.
Me
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
I
It's
was
just
wild.
man, you know, getting it in like that, bro, is it's a
Trying to
beautiful
get some
thing.
punani.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. I mean, fighting and fucking is awesome. You know what I'm saying? That shit's awesome, man.
That fried chicken?
Well, who is this, man?
This is tough, yo.
Man, look, bro, if you've been watching the whole show, man, the shit get real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, fighting and fucking was awesome back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you could tell a motherfucker, like, bro, I'll take your bitch. I'll fight you for your bitch right now. Like, what? They be like, what? They be like, yeah, bro.
And then
Like,
you watch that Dave Chappelle when keeping it real.
yeah,
Goes
bro.
wrong.
I didn't see some shit too. I didn't see the homies do some wild shit, bro. And like, bro, why'd you do them like that, dog? You
Actually,
know?
definitely helped a lot. But I appreciate y'all having me on.
Man, for sure, bro.
Is that too explosive? I'm
That's too explosive, dog.
right now.
That's too explosive, bro.
Thanks,
He's
brother.
doing his thing.
Thanks, bro.
You know, we love getting these guys on here. I was trying to get hopefully my next guest will be the preacher's son or Jordan Showtime Harrington. These guys have been doing a lot of work, getting a lot of shit in.
I think
so
they're both pro now. Right?
yeah, so I'm trying to get them
Yeah,
on
watch
here,
their
man.
fights.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
my homework.
I'm trying to work on getting Marie Smith on here. You know what I'm saying? Former UFC champion.
Oh, man. Who you
You
talking
know
to,
what I'm
Master
saying?
Tomorrow?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm gonna get him on here too. I'm trying to get people on the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to make things happen, bro. The week's been good though, man. The week's been good.
Make sure you guys like the video.
I mean, shit,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Tell
Share
people
the
about
videos,
us,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Let motherfuckers know the fight team's here. We getting gains. We at 9,500 subs plus. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
And
What
you
the
guys,
fuck?
you guys are the core of our,
If it's Sunday, it's 7:00. Church is over. You probably had dinner. You feel what I'm saying? Put the fucking kids in the bed. Watch the show, dog. The shit get. I mean, that's what I would do. I'm like, damn, 7:00. Fuck, ain't nobody here. Wife's going to bed. She's reading her book. Whatever the fuck they do, and just watch the show, man. Tune in. But like these motherfuckers is crazy.
hit the like button.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You hear one of Mr. June's stories for the day. You feel me? You know, it's
always got a
important.
story.
Can we get another shot, man, before we get
One
up
more
out of here,
shot
man?
for the homies.
One more
Hey,
shot,
everyone,
man.
pour a shot right now, man. If you got it, drink it.
Hold up.
If you got them, smoke them.
Throw the advertisement on to them. Let them know
All
what
right,
we're
listen.
This is right there.
We got
That's
some high quality cognac.
look, man.
Moo cow.
The Moo Cow is probably the smoothest cognac you guys
That
ever
Black
had,
Panther,
man,
this
you know what I'm
is-
saying?
This is the official, non-sponsored sponsor of the Fight Team 206
Yeah,
podcast.
man.
Brought to you by.
And whatever other liquor we got on the table at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Brought to you by the Scrapyard.
I
brought
wasn't
to you
shooting.
by-
I wasn't shooting today.
Where?
Rain City. I took my niece.
If we could get sponsored by Rain City.
Bro, my niece,
Ah.
she's, I had to ask her today. I was like, do you shoot anywhere? She was like, no. I said, because I can't tell. Like, her accuracy is like damn near pinpoint. Like,
Is she using the laser? I remember when she was using the
She's
laser.
using everything.
You're saying she's gifted.
So the wife got me one of my early Christmas presents, right?
Early.
This
Early
is stupid early,
God
man.
damn, bro. This is like,
It's still spring.
My birthday's in July. You know what I'm saying? But she bought me an early
That's
Christmas present, bro. She bought me a micro conversion kit.
Oh, that's
Is that
lit.
legal?
Okay, I'm gonna talk about that. She bought me this kit
Cheers to that.
for the mechanic pistol.
Alright. Cheers, Tribe.
Okay,
Oh, that's fire.
they should have never made that shit, bro. They should have never made that for that. They should have never made that kit for that gun, bro. Because of the simple fact that, dude,
It's an AR now.
basically, it shoots better than your AR.
For your what?
So I bought it for my Canic, my Meta SFX.
What about it?
So the Canic Meta is basically sold you a competition pistol for non-competitors with the trigger. Okay, I threw this shit in the kit, bro. I was letting off so fucking rapid that the motherfuckers were like, dog, what is he shooting over there, bro? I mean, dude, bro, it was crazy. Okay. They were looking at the camera like, bro, he's got something fully auto.
Wait a second. Are you the Black John Wick?
Nah.
First of all, it's Black Rambo.
It's Black Rambo.
It's the Black Rambo.
You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nobody got nothing on Rambo. Okay. You know.
So you think John Wick and Rambo go at it? Who wins?
I'm going for Rambo.
I want Rambo to win too. I want a Canic OMG. They're so beautiful.
You know what, bro? Look, check this out.
I love how he already knows the game.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with this one here. So I got a Canic. I got the Meta SFX. I got the full size. Okay. So I was thinking about getting the TP9 Elite until I put it in my hand, bro. And the fucking the grip is so small, it's retarded, bro. And I'm like, bro, how do you hold this in the subcompact? You know what I'm saying? With the 4 1/4 inch barrel, right? So to make another Canic, that's a TP9, but it's a smaller, but it still takes the 18 round mags. Super crazy, bro. Because when you shoot this something, I've shot a lot of guns, bro. This is probably the best full size gun I've ever shot in my life. Because because of the trigger play.
It feels like a sticcato, man.
Yeah, it's exactly
staccato
bro.
in there are very.
It's
You shot staccato?
Yeah, I have shot staccato.
Nice, right?
It's the trigger play on it, bro. It's retarded. The trigger play, the way the slide racks.
Yeah.
It's like So I was thinking, I was looking at some 1911s the other day, and I want to get a 1911.
I want to get a 1911 too.
And when they say that you pay for what you get for,
Fuck yeah.
and you're not fucking playing because like so the guy had 3 different 1911s up. He started from the cheapest one, which was like $500. So I'm racking the time. Like, oh, okay, it's cool, but it's stiff, right? Shows me a Dan Wesson. This is the high end Dan Wesson, $2,200 pistol, right? And when you rack this motherfucker, it's like, is this a real gun? It's almost like an airsoft pistol. It's so smooth, dog. So smooth, and you're like, what the fuck? So when you shoot the Canic inside an MCK, it's cheat codes, bro. Like it's
up, down, right.
Down, back, circle.
I was looking at the 1911 for the Springfield. That shit looked good.
That's the Springfield 2011, right? Is it called?
I think it's
The
called
2011 is like the staccatos. The 2011s are the double stacks.
And those are like $1,000, but that was a gun that I was eyeing. Too,
yeah, because the 1911s are all single stack. They're all single stack 8 round mags. But we know the state we live in, we can't have none more than 10 rounds because the 2011s are all double stacks. They're on more of the lines of the staccatos, you know. But like I said, Springfield, fire. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I swear they've been doing such a good job with adding so much in one package. I got 2 of my guns from Springfield. I think it was the
Hellcat.
Springfield's doing big things, bro.
And the same Victor, the AR too. That AR was so.
Oh, you got Springfield AR?
Yeah, like it's like bro.
Got it.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know what
I was with him when we were going shopping for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you went to the fucking.
I told we went to 3 different stores.
3 different stores, bro. And the last one, I was just like,
I told him, I said, just wait, just weigh your chops. He said, well, I like this one. I said, just wait.
Wait, that's a good idea.
I was a kid at the candy store. That's when I was like,
well, it's your options. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He had a fast sack of cheese, and he was like, "Yo, let me just drop."
I want to get a 1911, but I think that's gonna be my next pistol.
It wasn't too much though. It was just a rack. It was
Now, but fuck, I don't want to pay $1,400 for a pistol.
Okay, like a rack. A rack to me, that's like the cap. Like
because if you bless somebody, the cops are taking that.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Not saying you shoot anybody. Obviously, in self-defense. Remember, we are not self-defense.
But it's like,
We're
fuck
not
though,
lawyers,
bro.
Talk to
It's
your advisor.
oh my gosh.
Look, go to Washington State Law. That's a channel that we all follow. That's a pretty solid.
Yeah,
one.
watch this. Was it Watch State gun laws or something like
That
that?
white dude
Yeah.
with the glasses.
Keep
Yeah,
you
he's
all,
smart as shit.
hey, he keeps you all on the updates though.
On point, bro. On point. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other topic, bro. Guns is a whole other topic, bro. But they should have never made this conversion kit for that pistol.
If we could have a
I
one of
fucking
the
hate that we have
Wayne City guys on the podcast.
You know, we could get them on. We can.
You know, that's true because they probably have a whole broader form of knowledge or in-depth knowledge on the whole gun
We could
thing
talk to them
than-
for hours.
than-
About
I've
this.
already told you guys, bro. They have no problem letting us come in there
Well, we're talking about-
early before they open. They got no problem fucking with us.
I think it's about that time too in June is when I'm gonna start picking up hella ammo and start going again.
Well, I'm trying to set up a day
You
where
said
we
trying to
can.
go airsoft.
Look, bro, that's June
10th.
10th. That's for remember
Ooh,
when we went out to Olympia.
I was gonna
Yeah.
The kid that invited us out
Back
to
in the
Olympia.
day, remember we went
Yeah.
to
Went to
Olympia,
Olympia.
bro?
The kid that invited us out there, he's having a birthday party on the 10th at Tax.
At the air.
Oh, when we first went,
we
we
went
were-
out. We're outside.
we're
We're
on
outside.
fucking goon shit
Yeah.
in there, bro.
So he
It's like
asked
sparring, guys.
he asked us if he
Airsofting.
wanted us to go airsofting at Tax.
Airsofting is like sparring with guns.
Is that a Saturday?
That's
So
as close as
Saturday.
you can get.
maybe I could maybe push it through.
Get the day off, bro.
I got
June 10th, 10 to 5.
I got vacation days and I got personal days. And
It's
I
an
got sick
8-hour
days.
shift, 10 to 5.
So
8-hour
here's
shift?
but
We
here-
gotta go. We just gotta rent the
that's
gear
a
from
Saturday.
Tax.
We have to rent the gear.
Here's
We
what I
can't
was
bring our
thinking.
own
though.
gear.
I mean, you got your airsoft gun.
Come on, man.
I got
I didn't
everything.
sell my shit.
I sold all mine, bro. I mean, all I need is a pistol.
No, but here's what I'm thinking though.
This
Yeah.
got a pistol.
What day is his birthday?
The 10th
My birthday
June
is
10th.
mine's
The
on
13th, right?
Mine's on the 12th.
Oh,
And I was
of June.
yeah.
Damn, man.
I was thinking about
That's
it-
you know June, July, August. Them was broke months for me, dog. Because I'm serious, bro. Because
I'm about to spend this.
there's
money.
so much because there's so many different birthdays, bro.
here's what I'm thinking. I was gonna talk to you guys. Are you guys free Sunday? Because I might do something. I might invite you guys all to one thing, or I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What I want to do is I want to take
Put it
all
in
of
the
us out
group
to the fucking to one of these mountains somewhere and go let off some fucking ammo and shit, a bunch of rounds and shit.
Freaking...
Okay, you guys, look, bro.
Sorry, guys. Thanks for sticking with us.
You know, well, we got 4 people watching.
Hey,
We
man, hit us
appreciate
up.
it, bro.
Hit us up if you want to go airsofting with us,
Man,
man.
like,
Hit us
comment,
up, man.
subscribe. If you
You know
go
what I'm saying?
on to the channel, bro, I have an email, but got an email set up and everything, bro. Fuck with us, dog. Fuck with us. But with that being said, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, get all the notifications. We are out of here, fuckers. Peace, player. We're gone.